let's talk about the Temperance energy, the Temperance card. I don't have any notes for this one because honestly, a few weeks ago I just went through this energy, so I'm just going to be speaking from experience and also a few things that I've learned by doing tarot for about 5 years. So Temperance is, I think it's pretty misconstrued when people actually try to tell what it means, especially in readings, because it can mean pretty much anything in a reading. But when it comes to when you pull the Temperance card, right? I'm going to try to make this as universal as possible. When it comes to Temperance, the energy that it basically says is you don't want to do too much of things that you don't need to do at this time because you have the potential to go over the edge more than it normally would be for you. So when you have Temperance, it could mean that you want to keep your temper down. It can mean that you want to cooperate with other people, see it from their perspective, don't just be a hothead. It also could mean a lot of your own ideas is probably not the best idea. You might want to listen to other people's concerns or other people's suggestions. Just to give you some context, the Temperance card is associated with the Sagittarius zodiac sign. Sagittarius is, I would say it's actually one of the more calmer signs. I feel like fire signs are actually more calm than most people think. But Sagittarius, for sure, is definitely one of the more calm sides of fire or any of the other elements. And the reason why it connects with the Sagittarius energy is because there's an energy of give and take. There's an energy of cause and effect, right? So if you look at the card, I'll put it back on the screen here. There's an angel within this one that has 2 cups of water, and the water is flowing from one cup to the other. This, to me, is saying that there's a spiritual connection to everything. And what you put in is what you're going to get out. Spiritually and also emotionally. There's a bigger way to look at a lot of the things that you're going through. But when you're in the moment, you may react more emotional than usual, right? Nothing wrong with that unless you're getting the card and it's saying, let's have temperance. Let's have a higher perspective on what this is. So for example, if you're a person who believes that your traditions or your race or your people are the only answer, the Temperance card may come out to tell you, you may be right, but this group of people may also have some things that they need to share with you or that you can hear, and it will make sense as to what you're also talking about. So you can get the ebb and flow, expansion. Remember, we're talking about Sagittarius, Jupiter energy. Expansion on your mindset, your wisdom. You can't have wisdom if you're shutting everything else out, right? When you're dealing with people, when you're thinking, should I go out with this person? Should I stay in tonight? This card may come up to say, this card may come, and a Sagittarius is literally texting me as I'm talking about this. So this card may come out to say, you can go out, but expect some energy to be off if you're off. If you're off and you go out with this person, you're going to have some damages. You're going to have some issues. You're going to have some arguments. You're going to have kind of an off type of energy. If you have the Temperance card and you're trying to figure out if you should go out and you're like, this is a new type of culture that I'm looking into, or this is a new type of philosophy that I'm looking into, the Temperance card may come out to support that. Like, yeah, go out and see something different. But if you're feeling like, I'm bored and I just want to do something, the Temperance card is saying, don't do it. Don't do it. Stay to yourself and figure out what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Go on the internet. You don't need to go outside right now. Because the Temperance card rules a lot of the energy of spontaneity, I would say. Spontaneity. And not to say you're just supposed to act on it, but it's saying in the right moments when Temperance comes about, it's a really beautiful energy. It's like having almost a guru-like ease of life. Like you walk through life and you notice certain things, right? And you just walk towards it and you grab it and you figure out what it is. But when you're unbalanced, right, with Temperance, it means that you're going to walk into the wrong situations at the wrong time. And you don't want to be caught up in that. So pay attention to when the Temperance card is coming up. Pay attention to how you feel when it comes up. If you're already sporadic and you're just bored and you don't know what to do, that means you need to chill. Find yourself. Balance yourself. Otherwise, you're going to have fun, but it's not going to be fun at the end of the night. Also, if you are balanced when you get it and you're like, I kind of want to explore. I want to see what's this, and I want to learn. Like if you have a curiosity to learn about something bigger than yourself and expand, then that's the time to use the Temperance card in a very beautiful and majestic way. Other than that, I would say stay to yourself, honestly speaking. I don't know why nobody talks about it in that way, but The Temperance card is very powerful when it comes to giving you the advice to heed the warning. Okay, chill out, like sit down, have a seat. So yeah, that's the Temperance card. Obviously this is just a discussion on it. There's obviously a more formal way to look at it, but I'm speaking from experience. I'm speaking from a tarot reader of half a decade and just doing a lot of research on astrology and things like that, and that's what I've come up with at this point in my journey. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.